We're live. We gotta cut that.
We're gonna redo that again today, okay, guys?
Let's recap that.
We're gonna recap it today, that moment.
Right.
No, we don't need to do that.
Let's have a redo.
Let's not do
Let's
that.
put it in a real.
Let's have
Hey,
a
why did
redo.
you kill the light here? Turn this light on.
Okay.
No, the middle light.
It's not that fan.
I have to turn it off, guys. Sorry.
Okay, guys, we ready? Everybody straighten up your posture. Nobody laying
Good
back.
job, Brad.
You know what I'm saying? Tell Fat. If you don't believe me, he says I'm doing shit. I'm lazy like my nephew, he said.
He's replacing you, he said already.
I already got hired.
He's already hired.
I don't think you
Already
can
hired
see
night
Brad.
security.
Everybody's fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm replaced already.
Everybody's replaced.
I'll move it if you start talking, okay?
Sorry.
The security not jump in front of a bullet, though.
You gotta scoot a little bit.
The security not
Yeah,
jump in front
y'all
of a
You
bullet.
gotta move over closer to Diamond.
I don't bite.
You don't bite. The beef is not with you, little detox. The beef is
Shut
not.
After his son now. He's like the mom, for real.
Little
He's a mom.
detox sweet.
No, he's
He's a gentleman.
I'm like a mobster. Let's hear something.
No, and you guys not on live? Come on, like what the fuck? Exposing the shit out of me right now?
You're not like super live. You're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like a fake
It's a
life.
soft life.
Soft life.
Soft gay, soft live, soft everything.
All right, guys, we're gonna start here.
Hold on, Rick, just call
I'm good. I don't
me.
need
Okay,
to
all right.
tell him it's pop. They're good.
They're late.
All right, guys, we're ready to go. All right, guys, we're on another episode of Wake Up. Now we're out here in Chicago. Let's give it up for the Chicago people. I do want to be a little clear about this. When we do air these shows, a lot of Chicago people, Chicago or Diamond, how do you pronounce it?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Nice
There you
Chicago
go.
accent.
Okay. A lot of them see this, so I just want to be clear on this. When I go out, I've been told I watch your podcast, so it's a little weird, but let's get into today's topic, guys. All right. So, Diamond, why don't we start with you? Does body count matter for you in a male?
I'm in my 30s now, so I feel like back then when I was in my 20s, you know, you go on a date, you ask somebody, you're on the phone with them, like, oh, how many people you fucked with? I feel like it doesn't matter now. You know, I just feel like, first of all, if I like you, no matter what you've done, that's kind of beneath us. I mean, if you got an excessive amount of women under your belt, well, then I guess it's kind of like, damn, you're like a hoe. But I don't want a guy with a high body count. But when I say that it's gonna determine if I date you or not, no, not at this age.
Not at this. Okay.
Not at this age.
What about you? We'll go online.
I like experience
Ooh.
Okay.
in general.
So you're looking for a guy with a high body count?
Not really, but if he does, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Whatever here with the women. You got a high body count.
It's just I don't know. It doesn't really bother me, but I would prefer not to.
Do you have a high body count?
No.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Why you doubt that?
Because Lily be with all the hoes.
That would mean she has a higher body count.
That's what I'm saying. I think she
knows.
plays it safe.
Ain't fuck it.
No, I think she's a player.
No.
Oh, you saw her face right
I feel
there.
like she's a conversationalist and enjoy pretty women around her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let her speak for herself.
Yeah, let her speak, Star.
Speak for
Star, we got
herself.
one by one. Okay, Star?
She's always.
You know what, Star? We're gonna give you one for one interruption, all right?
We're the co-host, Star, okay? So we gotta talk her shit. Anyway, Lily, you look like you got a high body count.
I don't though. I just
What is it? What? Give us a roundabout.
I don't know.
Is it over 10?
Is it around?
Yeah, you're a hoe.
Oh.
We're gonna assume that if you don't tell us a number.
I don't know a number.
Under 50?
Yeah.
Over
that's
20?
fine. 20-ish, yeah.
That's a lot. Over 50?
That's not a lot.
Over 20?
It's not.
Over
That's
20 is
fine.
not a
I'm
lot.
32. That's a nice number.
Oh my God, I'm 30 and I'm definitely not in my 20s.
That's a
not in my
lie.
20 range.
No, it's-
I'm
Yeah! That's a lie. That's a lie. Lily, you know people she knows or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's. You joke has a little bit of truth to it. That's all I say. What about you over here, dancer?
I feel like it doesn't matter. Like, unless you have like a 200 bodies, like 50 and under, whatever. Because like I know guys are posed, so.
So you would date a man that has a high body count?
Maybe not date, but like fuck with, sure. Like date, I would say like around 20 is fine.
Damn.
Ooh. For a guy though, like 20.
That's a lot.
For a
That
guy.
ain't
Yes.
nothing. That ain't nothing.
That is a lot.
That's
There
not
are guys
funny.
that have
No.
standards and don't fuck around. Like
Holding
I would
everybody.
say 10.
Okay, but I'm like 18, so it's like a different generation.
Are these young guys like out here fucking
They're
like crazy?
fucking
Are they
anything
fucking
that
like
rocks.
crazy?
They do anything.
I don't know. Most
They
of them
do
don't fuck a lot of
anything.
girls.
Is your body counting in
Mine-
your 20s?
Okay, yeah.
Oh
First of
my
all,
God.
I think all you girls are lying. Like, you guys are all saying that. Oh, like
I feel like a hoe.
he has to have a certain amount of body count, but like you guys don't want to be with. You girls don't want to be with guys who only fuck like a low amount of girls. Like you want a guy with experience. You want to like have
Well, I
sex,
mean, you
fuck
could
good.
be like in a relationship with this bitch for like 2 years and you get experience with her. You know what I mean?
But she's always gonna want the experience. Like if I fuck you the first time and I give you bad dick, you're not gonna fuck me again. Like let's be real.
So you give that dick.
I'm just saying in general.
No,
If you have sex with a guy who doesn't fuck you good, you're not gonna want to fuck him again. But from a male perspective, when we mess with a girl, we don't want her to have a high body count.
So what if she's inexperienced?
If she's inexperienced, that's fine, because
You
that's
can teach
different.
her.
Because men and women are different. Like we see sex differently than a woman sees sex.
Explain.
So like,
Well, like Diamond, she said she would prefer like lower body count. You know,
Definitely.
especially
To
on
me,
her.
it's not about experience. I want to teach a guy how to give me head. I don't want you. If you give me head and that's like the biggest red flag. Like if you're good at sucking dick or you're good at eating pussy, obviously when you're a lesbian, I think it's a little different because you
Why
have
is it
to,
different?
because you have to have a strong
She still
jaw.
has
So
to get
naturally,
still has to get
You
used to
have
it.
to know what you're
Women
doing
know
though.
what women
Because
want
that's all you.
naturally.
I mean, not all you can do, but scissor and finger. But you have to know how to use.
Why
your
are
jaw.
you going in on them? Like they can do more than that. They can
I
definitely do more
said
than.
scissor, finger.
You just said that's all they can do.
Strap, right? What else? I mean, you can't get dick. Let's be honest. Besides
Some
with
of
the
them
strap.
can. Some of them
Besides
can.
with the strap.
Some of them can't.
With the strap though. But I'm just saying, I just feel like if besides for a lesbian, I feel like if a man is really good at certain things, I just feel like either you were in a really long
Lily,
relationship.
stand up tall over there, all right? Don't let her degrade you. Okay? Stand up tall,
My
Lily.
best friend is a lesbian, so I'm just saying I feel like it's different for them. It's not degrading. I'm saying you have to know what you're doing as a lesbian because
So, like you're saying, you have to know what you're doing. Have you been with other lesbians before or what?
no.
No. Okay.
But I'm just saying
Well, how would you even know?
because it's common fucking sense as a lesbian.
For you, but for who?
As a lesbian, what do you do? What do you do as a lesbian?
You eat
You
pussy?
eat pussy, right?
Not all of them, right?
You eat pussy, you scissor, you finger, and you strap, right?
You give there's givers and takers. Hold on, go ahead, Lily. Give us both sides.
I don't know. I've been around strippers and porn stars my entire life.
Porn
so
stars?
whatever, yeah.
Okay.
Like I grew up with like Pinky, Cherokees, and like the OG porn stars.
Okay.
I've like been there when they film. I know a lot about a lot. So whatever, like I just feel like I can do a lot.
What about that? Like
Right, but
other
I feel like
side
as a
thing?
lesbian, you have to versus to a man eating pussy, right?
Oh,
A female knows what a female wants,
right.
so you kind
That's
of know
your-
better.
Assumption. Okay, a female knows what a female wants.
Is
That's
that
an
true or
assumption.
not?
That
It's
is
an assumption.
Because
That's
there's a lot of girls, like I know, like I'm lesbian, so I talk to friends who dated women that don't know shit.
Yeah, they don't know fucking shit about
They're
shit.
like, man, I didn't.
I feel like you want me to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of obese women and bigger women turn lesbian because they can't get men. Okay, so they go after fucking
You know
skinny
what?
girls. So and they don't know what the fuck they're doing either. They're obese. They're bigger women, and I've seen it multiple times. I know women like that. They get with other women on purpose because that's all they can get. So they say they're
I
gay.
don't believe that.
I've seen it too many
Obese.
times.
I feel
I
like
think bigger
I
women
feel like,
are gay.
You know
most
what?
of the
I
time.
see a lot of women with kids turn lesbian because they know that
Still gonna
That
take
the-
care of it.
the person that they're with is gonna take care of their kids. I know, like you're with a girl or with a girl who used to call her son your son, but he's not your son,
I have a lot
But-
of sons.
right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these women,
I got a lot of
they-
kids in this world.
Right, I feel like a lot, but he's not really your son though. But I feel like a lot of women turn lesbian because they feel like these women will help them take care of this child, and I feel like these women have these.
give a different support than men give right off the bat.
Right.
Well, I
Wait,
feel
like
Hold on.
Being
the thing
women.
is that like but it's not like that with me. Like I feel like I corrupt them more than anything. It's like, oh fuck, I thought she was gonna save me, and then they end up in a worse predicament.
So you're not taking care of no kids.
Hell no.
Good.
I mean,
Good. Take care of my kids.
Right.
I don't even like kids.
I feel like I know a lot of lesbians though who have got trapped in these relationships so where they get with the girl who's pregnant. You've been with the girl who's pregnant.
Yeah.
Or these girls you put it
Well,
off.
why would you even see? Listen, why would you even
I was
accept a
young.
woman that's pregnant? To be honest
It
with
was
you.
a different circumstance. She
Okay.
had got raped in her pregnancy, like, and then it was like
Did that bitch
she
really
couldn't
get
get
raped?
She couldn't get
Did
raped.
that bitch really get raped?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't
Right.
know. We don't know. But that was the story. It was like.
But I'm just saying, you know,
The
as a
back of that
lesbian,
story,
hold
like,
on, as a lesbian, you gotta have that dog in you too. You gotta learn to say no. If you can't say
Exactly.
no,
Yes, girl.
if you can't say no to another female, you're gonna have a lot
Exactly.
of
I don't
problems.
want to say no. I wanted the baby though. I wanted her to keep the baby, whether she got raped or whatever the circumstances had been. Like I wanted her.
You were there for her.
I wanted, yes, exactly.
That's
Whatever
what I'm
she
saying.
decided to
Yeah, but
do,
a
I was
lot of
supporting
times
that.
a male is not. He's not gonna say. If a girl's
No,
pregnant,
hell no.
he's not gonna be able
Oh,
to date
no,
a
no,
girl
not
that's
at
pregnant.
all.
You know,
Even
it's
if
just
she
a big
was
red
raped, it
flag.
don't
right
matter
away.
the circumstance.
But let's go back to the subject. You know, Sarah, what about you? If somebody has a large body count, are you staying with them, or does it matter to you? I'm talking to you, Sarah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's your turn. It's finally your turn.
That makes a difference, but then again, I do not like women that are inexperienced. Like you gotta have experience to fuck with me. Like I'm not fucking with no babies, no amateurs. Like bitch, fuck
Just told us
me,
you fucked with a girl
okay?
that was having a
Like
baby.
I don't
You're
want no
fucking with
type
babies.
of like oh hair.
But you're kind of messing with
crying.
babies. You've been with a woman that
Yeah, I've been
was
with
pregnant.
a couple women with kids and pregnant.
Can
Doing
you,
pregnancy
can you
type shit.
can you elaborate a little bit on how being with a woman that's pregnant is?
It
woman?
was
Like, how
very
do you
freaky.
meet a
Let me
woman
just
out
say
like
that. Like they women who are pregnant are like,
Well, I mean, she's lifting it up. Are you lifting it up?
yeah.
Lily's giving us the lift up
It
feature.
was very hormonal. She was very hormonal. She was abusive. Like, yeah, it was a lot with that pregnancy.
So when you're going down on her, you're lifting the.
Did you see her face?
That was my baby. We were together for some time before that, so it was like, you know.
And then she
No,
got
forget
pregnant.
that. Let's go into like you're giving her, you know.
Supporting the baby.
I was fucking the shit out of her. I cannot lie. Like pregnant and all. Like that was my
Okay.
woman. We had.
But I'm saying,
we had
saying
some time
eating her
together.
out.
That was
I'm
my
saying
baby.
eating her out.
Yeah.
Did you lift up the little stomach?
No, she was big as hell. Like it ain't lifting her stomach. Like you.
Lily's giving us lift
You
up
still gonna
features.
make love to your woman, you know, despite whatever the circumstances may be. Like you
Stomach
still
or
gonna-
no stomach, you getting in there.
Yeah, exactly. Like
No, I
that.
just asked how.
We gon' that's like men do. What do you mean?
No, men, we roll them over on their side, we fuck them.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have to eat that shit out. Diamond said
On
you're
the
better.
side, too,
Women
we
are
were
better at
using-
eating.
We were using toys more than
Okay, so you're
eating
just-
out because she was
You
pregnant.
couldn't eat her out.
She still could get head, but it's different how you gotta go, different women, different strokes for different folks. She was pregnant, so you gotta, hit on the side and not be on her stomach and not, different positions.
Okay, but so body count for you, does it matter or doesn't matter?
I mean, it definitely does matter, but then like I don't want it too high, but then again, I don't want a woman that's inexperienced. Like
What's a good
you
number?
gotta know what's like. I would say 15 to 20 or less. Like that's a decent number.
good
You
You think
gotta
they're being honest when they tell
I'm
you
being
that?
honest, like, because women are not honest. That's the thing. Women are not honest about their body count. So I feel like if I'm being honest, what I know from women, like 15 to 20, like 10 to 15, 20, like that's a good number right there. Because you're
Okay.
not too experienced where you don't know what's going on, or you got just enough experience to be able to take it, basically.
Okay, what about you?
I'm agreeing with Star around here.
That's not gonna just work for you. So
It is
give us your own
though.
point of view.
At the end of the day, though, if it's not more than a relationship, because a bunch of a fucking relationships, it's like boring.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, if you're going from relationship to relationship, you're crossing a boundary at that point. It's not.
You've
just
only
more
been
than
like, how many
sex.
relationships have you been? You're only 19. You can't have been in that many, right?
Okay, but high school nowadays is different than before.
Well, elaborate
where
on that. How's
people-
high school?
People be out here. They get trained. They get.
trained?
Yes, I'm not
They get-
even joking.
I swear like it's a whole handbook.
What?
They get
Like,
trained?
like,
Yeah.
handbook, like,
Start, let her
Thank
talk.
you. Like it really is out here. Like I
She
really
knows she's
don't
younger.
feel like I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I'm not out here like that. At the end of the day, my school's small too. Where you remember.
Which school was it, if you don't mind?
I go to Westmont. It's like around Hinsdale area, down
Okay.
Grove. So
All right.
basically, everybody knows everybody's businesses. Some people really do be out here. Like at the end of the day, if you're not in multiple relationships, you're not soul tying with people and talking about like the.
Is that how the new generation is? Because we learned about the big poly relationship. The younger generation is into that, you know.
And I always understand those type of relationships. I'm just not about it. Like I'm really not. I actually like fuck with people. Like at the end of the day, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you too. I don't like until you give me a reason to not to. So it doesn't really matter how many bodies you have. At the end of the day, it is about experience. I'm not trying to, you know, teach everybody something. But at the end of the day, like, you know,
So
if
your
you
body
have
count to you
bodies,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
If
So a
you're
guy
not-
over 50 to 100.
Maybe not 100, but 50 is okay. 50.
Maybe as long as you
But
say
at my, if
I hope
you're
you
like
Stay
my
smart.
age, if you're
That's
my
it.
age, if I'm dating somebody,
Yeah,
if
that
I'm with somebody my age, why are you at 50? What's going on?
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe you
Some
have
that
to go
age.
to therapy.
I was
I
at
mean,
that-
some
I was at that 25.
some women have high body counts, you know.
But why?
I mean,
Let's
they're
take
really,
a
you know, they
deep
get
dive.
fucked. They like
Emma.
having sex. I mean, what's
And that's okay, but like, why with everybody? Why with just anybody? Like, you have to really soul
Some
tie
women
and
are
wonder-
nymphos, some women are hookers. I mean, there's a lot of variables
And
that
I
come with
Some women
that.
go
I
fuck
don't
for a
understand
meal.
that. If
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
you're doing at the time, if that's your career, if that's what you
Career?
resort to, if you're making money out of it, if you're making money out of it, if that's what you're resorting to at the time, then yeah, your body count's obviously going to be higher. But at the end of the day, an average 19-year-old, like, no more.
you
than
just said they run
15.
trains in your high school.
They-
Or
they
what high
do.
school you
I'm
did.
not.
See, I'm 30 and I feel
I'm
like
not
at 19, I had a baby when I was 15. So I feel like at 19, I was still that one. Like, you know, it was like still that one person. Like,
you had the high
but
school
things
love
are
with
different
that
now,
one
though.
person.
They are.
Things
Yeah,
are
And
different.
people like say you're ride or die, but are you really at the end of the day? Like everything is just like text and talk, and it's never for real. Like it really isn't, and the words are deceiving. At the
Okay.
end of the day, it really is. And then the club life after you turn 19, 20, at the end
So
of the
it's
day,
a big fuckathon.
it is a big fucking thought.
I thought it got worse when you got older. I'd say in your 30s. Listen. I think in your 30s is when it gets worse because you know females, you guys are a lot more sexually active in your 30s. It's been proven. From 30 to 35 to 40, that's when you're extremely sexually active. You're worse than the 19-year-old males, and that's actually been proven. But now you're saying high schools and everything is getting worse, which I think in the social media age, that has probably a lot to do with it. But on a male perspective, if a female has a high body count,
Nasty.
yeah, it gets nasty after a while.
Send dick
Like,
society.
I think it's more if the female has been in the same group of guys and she's kind of been passed around, you know, and you know her and she's been passed from this guy to this guy to this guy, you know. Like one of my buddies says, it's just not your turn right now to one of the guys, you know. But, you know, I think that's where it gets a little disgusting. But I also went to college myself. I went to U of I. And I know girls that, you know, from being in a fraternity myself, that girls that got passed around at ISU, that would go marry somebody at U of I. And the guy would never find out her body count. Or, you know, they got married at, you know, one college or another. So, but now with social media and how everything is really tied down, people are finding out a lot more about everybody else. Like you said, everything is out there. It's out there now more than ever, you know. But on a male perspective, I think over 10 or 15 is, you know, it's kind of getting to that point, you know, where it's disgusting. Yeah, but I'm not here to degrade any kind of woman. You know, some girls, you know, that's what they're into. That's all right, you know.
But like from a male's perspective, if I want to like wife a girl, I'm not gonna wife a girl that has over like 10 dicks inside. I feel like that's disgusting. Like I don't want an experienced girl. I want an inexperienced girl. I want like teach her everything.
You don't want to be
What if you
Eskimo
wife
brothers?
someone and then you find out later on she had like 50 people?
Dumping her. That's nasty.
Like even like wife.
That's just, yeah, that's disgusting.
Just leaving her.
Well, I'm gonna like vet her to make sure that she hasn't been to that. But if I
How
find
would you
out, I'm
know?
leaving her because that's disgusting. Yeah.
How would you know?
She
like-
would
for the most part,
find out.
Yeah, you could like find
Everything
out
else
like
around.
as people or like you could tell usually a girl like what type of girl she is by the way she interacts with other guys, like what she does,
Yes.
what she posts online. But like I don't want a girl who has experience. That's disgusting.
I think what we were talking about actually earlier offset is if you go to the club and this girl knows every guy there at the club, like you're not gonna be. She knows too many people, and that presents too many flags. So I mean that's just my perspective of it. If she knows everybody, nah, you can fuck her, yeah, you're not gonna be with her.
But I say that girls want a guy that's like been with a lot of girls for sure, because you guys like experience. Like if no one wants this guy, then you're not gonna want him. But
No,
like, if
I
everyone wants this guy, you're gonna want
I
him.
want the guy that's not out there.
That's cat.
I don't want.
I have
Yeah.
friends that are virgins.
Yeah, I'll take the kid. Give it to me.
I don't believe her either. I don't believe her.
He's a virgin for a reason.
He's a virgin for a reason.
Because girls don't want to fuck him. You guys don't want that.
He doesn't have to go crazy.
I don't want anyone I don't want a man that's in the club. I don't want a man that be showing off his money. I don't want a man that posts on Instagram. I don't want a man with a Snapchat.
That's a turn off.
I don't want that. Yes, I want the guy who's quiet and getting money on the low. I don't want the guy that's out there. I'm not that say that for the bitches. Say that for me. I want to be the flashy one. I'm the one that's out there. I don't need my man.
I'll show you up.
Right, I'll show you off. 100%.
That's cat. I don't want that.
No.
I know so many guys
I
that
want
can't get
that.
girls. I'm like, I know a lot of guys that are virgins. I mean, y'all say y'all want this shit, but most of the guys that are fucking the girls are what you're describing.
You're talking about. I'm with you.
Yeah.
The top 10% of guys, the big dogs are fucking all the girls.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what you're just saying.
that's true.
It's the guys that fuck all the girls.
I'm in an 8-year relationship, right? My guy does not have an Instagram. My guy does not have a Snapchat. My guy does not take selfies. My guy does not do TikToks. He is low key and he's a money getting motherfucker. You don't know him. Nobody knows him.
Yes, girl.
And that's the kind of guy that I'm gonna be with and the kind of guy that I'm gonna marry. So everybody's different. There are a lot of girls who want these flashy guys and they want the guys that are out here.
Majority.
I don't want a majority, more than 95%. There's that 5% who want the low key guy. I'm the 5%.
Sometimes the flashy guys are the ones with the rentals to begin with.
For sure.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
The
But
rentals
I
of what?
like
The rentals of
The
what?
rentals
these
of
guys
the
on Instagram are
Teslas, the
flexing.
rentals of everything. They
You're flexing
flex.
your beauty too.
I feel like
At the end of the day, though, I don't do too much with my beauty.
I feel like if you
I don't
like
really do
flexing
too much.
his
I
money
love-
online,
Yeah.
it's
There you go.
I
Finesse.
know
Don't you
people
want to? You don't want to
who
broke.
rent
So
Teslas.
why can't he post what he worked hard for?
Listen,
That,
listen.
first of all, he's not flexing. He's posting what he worked hard
it's
for.
different.
I fuck with the Honda before I fuck with the rental Tesla.
Honey, you can't get a rental Tesla. You don't look like you're getting a rental Tesla. You're not getting it. I'm sorry.
It's different when he's
Go
like
ahead.
has like those 100 bills up his sleeve versus if he's like in a nice car. Like it's
Maybe
different. Like
20s.
As long as he's flexing
If
something,
he's
then you
modest.
then you want him.
But why do you have to
Exactly.
flex it? Why do you have to have a
No.
Why do you have to show all your ass and all your stuff on Instagram and all this
I'm
and your
not
titty
doing
shots? So
Instagram.
why do you guys have to do that too?
It's
So
not-
relax. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing.
It's
That-
not-
it's
That's
balanced
what
too.
I'm saying. I'm the type of female that I can post me, but I don't post myself. I only have my stories, but I don't have not one picture of myself on my page. I don't want to be with a guy who's taking pictures like a bitch. Oh, take a picture of me in front of this Rolls Royce. Like, get your lame ass on. Like, no, like, that's a female trait. That's
It's kind of a double standard. So you can take pictures and he can't. That's not
I
weird,
don't want my guy to do that. I don't want the nigga. I want a real nigga. I don't want.
That's
the
not a
motherfucker-
real nigga. That
That's-
doesn't mean it's a real
Yeah, I
nigga.
know.
No, it don't.
Yes, it is.
Because he doesn't take
My
pictures.
definition, just because you do it, doesn't
Just
mean
because
I
you
can
do it
get
too.
offended.
You do it too.
Are
The
you
only
upset
reason he's
because you do
presenting
it?
loyalty, you're
Are
saying
you
loyalty,
upset
is
because
because he
you do
doesn't
it?
have
Are
options.
you
He
upset?
has no
He
options.
definitely has
He
options.
doesn't have options. He doesn't take pictures. Nobody knows who he
It
is.
doesn't matter.
There's no
It
options.
doesn't
There's
matter.
no
I
options.
don't want
So you
the
don't
guy-
predict loyalty
I
with a
don't
man
want
that has
the
no
guy
options.
who wanted to
You're
be
just saying
with-
that.
I don't
You're
want
saying
the
that.
guy-
You can do it, but he
I
can't.
don't want the guy who takes pictures like a girl.
That's your
I don't want
perspective.
exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
So you can do it and he can't. It's wrong in so many ways.
No, not saying he can't. I'm saying I don't want to marry that type of guy.
That's female shit.
I don't want to marry that type of guy. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, you go ahead. You were married.
I'm okay with
Okay.
the pictures. I just don't want a guy that argues like a girl. That's the only
That argues like a girl.
Yes.
But you can argue like a girl.
Of course, I'm a girl.
Okay. What does arguing have anything to do with it?
Never let it want the last word and shit.
Yeah. That's
Fair.
Diamond, no pictures. You can't do nothing. I can do everything. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a bitch.
That
so
means nothing.
I'm a bitch.
Go ahead. And the lesbian community is it the same? Do you want your bitch not take any pictures, sit there?
That's for
Honestly,
females.
Look, I was like that. I didn't have a social media.
Fuck that.
I
That's
was
where
in
you
a
fucked
fucking
up.
5-year relationship. I was super faithful.
social media.
And I don't even need to know the end of it. You got fucked. You lost it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't even know the end of it, and I know.
So do you feel like do you feel like social media? I feel like it gives people so much. For men, and even women, I feel like it gives an outlet now. It's okay to post your accomplishments, right? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a man having an Instagram. Personally, I don't want a man who's on Instagram. I don't look at anybody different because they have one or they're posting it. But I feel like there's some men, like you said, with the money on the hand, they're doing it.
What money on the hand? I've never fucking heard that in my life. I have never seen a money on the hand.
It's infamous. Everyone knows it's a money post. So these people do corny shit like that, and that's what I'm talking about. Is what's corny. When people do lame shit like that, there's difference with showing your accomplishments.
The thing is that there's a lot of women that like that.
Yeah, and that's why you do it.
The wrong women.
And that's why you do it.
Listen. I want to be very clear. If the guy's if the guy's over 35, okay, or in his 30s, and he has no social media, no nothing, there's a reason why I'm gonna stay private, and that's for you to find the fuck out. And that's,
what do you think would be the reason? Like something negative? Or you think
it's easier to fuck around on you if I have no social media, and you're not gonna find out. If I have social media, you can go down with your girls and you can see what I'm doing. You know, so it's a lot easier. And you listen. I mean, I'm just trying to be honest. I have a buddy of mine that's in his 40s. He runs a decent sized company, and he tries not to be on social media. He's on Snapchat, but he doesn't even know. Not a lot of people even add him. But that's where he fucks around now, you know. And then there's a lot of guys that do that, you know, with other profiles and stuff. They usually have something, and they meet girls, you know. And it's easier to meet girls when I don't do social media. That should be a big red flag right away for girls right away now. Everybody's on fucking social media now. I don't fucking cops and FBI agents on fucking social media. Everybody's on social media. So don't give me I'm not on fucking social media. Okay. Yeah, even the guys in jail are on fucking social media. They have fucking social media. Motherfuckers are calling you in jail. Hey, babe, I just posted this pic. We just ate some good food together, right? I promise you, social media you can't stop it now. It's gotten too big.
So you think it's a red flag when people don't have social
Yes,
media?
I think they're hiding. And hiding is worse than ever, right? If you gotta fucking hide, you're worse than anybody. You're hiding something, okay? Usually those are the motherfuckers that are married, to be honest with you. They got kids, they're married, they're hiding something for a reason.
So I dated a few guys ever since I was like, once I started dating again, maybe like in my early 20s, the other guy that I was in a serious relationship with, he also didn't have a social media, and it's because he didn't like it, and that's why I liked him, because he was off the radar.
Guys, hold on, let me stop right there. He didn't like it. The fucking guys love it, okay? They're watching the reels. I know older gentlemen, younger gentlemen. All social media does is kind of, it's an algorithm that goes like the reels. Everything is on reels now, correct? Everybody watches those reels. And I've seen it firsthand. TikTok has blown up bigger than ever where they're trying to get rid of it for people. It's because it actually illustrates like what you like. If I stop on a girl and she shakes her ass, the next 3 videos I'm seeing is her shaking her ass. And the next one after that. That's how it does it. And Lily, you're smiling over there because you see the same shit, right? It's the same. If you look at business all the time, you're like, damn, I was in business. All of a sudden it starts showing you business shit, right? Social media, you know, it's not going nowhere. Guys in general all have it or been on it, and if they don't have it, they're hiding something. That's my perspective on it. If you think otherwise, you're a little clueless on what's going on in today's society.
But I personally don't want my girl to be on social media because I don't want her like marking her body and like showing it off to all these guys. Like, why does she want all this male attention? Like, I should be enough.
She needs it.
I know, but like, if I'm not enough for her, then I don't want her getting.
Do you post a lot of pictures on social media?
I could do it, but she can't because.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know this.
We don't.
I don't know if you guys know this, but men and women are not the same. I don't know if you guys know.
What do you mean?
You get more
Like,
than
we're not the same. Like, first of all, like, it seems like
more than
girls
female,
like we're
that's
born.
female tendencies for me.
It's harder for a male to get high value than it is for a female to get her value.
True.
Like a
The
female
man
is
should
born
know
with
his value though. As a man,
A man-
you should know your value.
No,
He's-
our values
Without
determined
social
by how
media,
society.
that's why you don't need it.
By success,
exactly.
Success, how much money we make.
Like who really?
A female has high value right away.
Okay, but why do you need to flex that in a female?
Why do you need to flex your ass and your titties all the time?
Exactly.
I mean,
I don't want my girlfriend on social media or my wife like showing off her ass and titties to all these guys when that's mine. Like, that's disgusting.
Because that's something she worked for. If a guy had a nice
But that's
body,
mine
he
though.
worked
That's
out,
mine though.
he
Why she
wanna
gotta show
show
it
it
to
off,
these
he
guys?
wanna be
She's
showing
mine
it
though.
off.
Then she could go be single and do that shit.
Okay, but what if like you take her on like a nice ass vacation? She posts
Yeah.
like a bikini pic, but you're in the next slide. What
Alright,
about
fuck that.
No?
What
Oh,
about the
yeah, that's mine. Hold up,
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
girlfriend. What
Yeah.
the fuck? If she wants to do that
Give
shit,
a little
I'm
bit
single.
Oh, she's saying he's jealous.
Get a little
I'm
bit
not
of
jealous.
That's
Okay,
been
funny.
dating.
Okay, hold on.
But hold on a
When the
second.
guy
Hold on a
says-
second. Could you think?
I ain't posting nothing.
All right, hold on. Let her talk real quick. So, do you think you could? Do you have a big following on Instagram or no? Or Snapchat?
Around 5,000. Yeah.
Okay, that's decent. All right. Would you give up Instagram for just a loyal man? You throw it away? No. Yeah. See, there you go. You're already saying no. You're saying no. Just say no.
I feel
She
like
wouldn't
I
give it
have
up.
my girlfriends there.
Because you don't want to know. You're not your girlfriends. Fuck your girlfriends. You don't want to give up your options. I got options, motherfucker. That's what it is.
You gotta
Instagram.
show 'em.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, at least you're saying
That's
it.
what I got.
At least you're saying that everybody likes their options.
You like my picture. And you put a heart picture.
It's not bad to have the options, especially like when you're in a relationship that you're not so sure. I think once you get married, that's when it should go away. Okay? But when it doesn't, then like he said, yeah, you got a serious problem on your hands. If you're, if you're married.
Somebody not willing to give up their social media for a serious
Yeah,
relationship
that's
has
wild.
fucking problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think
There's a lot of women like that. They're
No,
taking
for
Instagram
sure.
over a serious
For
relationship.
sure.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, but 100%.
You don't need it no more, right?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, that's what you're looking for.
Everybody, I don't think relationships start too serious nowadays.
A relationship is extremely hard, right?
It is.
With men, when we lose a good woman, it destroys a man, and I think in general, like, it's harder for a man to rebound in so many different ways than a female. You guys can go get another man, and we've talked about this fast, like you said, that guy hearted my picture, that guy did this. Oh, it only takes one message for you
That's
to
a
send to him.
misconception, though. That doesn't mean I like that guy.
You can fuck that guy faster.
Maybe.
You don't have to like him. You can get over that other guy by moving on
But guys
quicker.
get bitches too.
No,
So,
Yeah, they, I feel
no.
like they get,
No,
No,
not
no.
always. Men do not. I know so many guys don't even know.
They
bitches.
don't.
Every female I know, even ugly as fucking bitches.
because they don't have that moral thing in the back, like, oh, if I F her, like, this girl's gonna get mad. Like, if anything, she's gonna like me more if I mess with this girl. And then, like, she finds out. I don't know.
No, I think you're right. You're not too wrong. I mean, I'd like to just get a little perspective on the lesbian community. I'm sorry, I'm not picking on you guys. I just want to know more because it's new. We don't know much about it. What considers yourself a high value woman in the lesbian community?
To me, I don't know. I like a little bit of success and just not being passed around, I guess. But also, it's hard. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not the type to be looking for a relationship at this point.
Why?
So I don't know. Like because I like.
What's
wasted so
your
much
age
time.
group? If you don't gotta give your full age, but what's your age group? 30, 35?
30.
Okay, you should kind of start be looking right now.
No, because I did that already,
And you got hurt. You're just hurt.
No, it was.
You were hurt 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, but the thing is that like that made me realize that I wasted hella time, money, like mostly time.
So that's what a male will go through too.
Mostly time.
That's what a male will go
It's
through.
like all that, like it's like an investment, and you waste it. Like you could have just opened up a business or something.
So now it's easier for you to just tell a girl. It's easier for you to just tell a girl, look, I'm not interested. This ain't gonna go nowhere. We can be friends. That's why you probably have a lot of friends, right? It's okay, you're laughing, but that's the truth, right?
Yeah, I love it here.
But it's hard. It's hard for you to jump into a real relationship
Yeah, I
too.
don't even trust anyone, to be honest. Like I don't, like at this point. But the thing is, also I see how people are so like just it's all like about social media and like what you have and all of that stuff, and everybody's just trying to.
It has to come to a point though, because like if you say you only date pretty bitches, right? Okay. Well, I mean, you have to bring something to the table too. You got to provide for that pretty bitch,
Yeah,
correct?
but I'm not out here like being like, oh yeah, I do this and I do that.
Yeah, but you got to flex a little bit,
That's how you reel them in.
Yeah, you have to have something.
No,
Because you said you didn't have Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So now you jump back on.
Yeah.
It shows options and it shows the way
Yeah.
you're living your lifestyle.
Right.
So it makes people intrigued. Oh, I want to fuck with her. I want to ride with her.
Yeah.
Same with a man. Like I feel like when a man posts his success and women see that, they don't necessarily have to like you. Like a man, they'll see a woman posting her ass and titties. They don't necessarily have to like you. They're just gonna hit like off the strength of how you look,
like Instagram,
off
like
what
a
they
store.
think. Right.
You're purchasing stuff.
But even though she's a female, it's easier for her to get girls than it is for a male to get girls.
Oh.
Just because she's a female. Like, automatically, females view her differently than any
like,
male.
Honestly,
Yeah, you haven't.
nobody
It's open.
gay,
It's open. It's open for you. Like people will
But
talk.
because she's
Women
a
will talk to you
dominant
more.
female, they
Just because she's a
still
female,
feel the
period,
same.
it doesn't matter what
I
type
feel
of
like
female.
they treat you like a man because you're a dominant
She
female.
hung out with so many
gotta
pretty
pay.
girls
No,
before,
you
and
don't
I was
pay.
like, maybe I'm a pretty girl too. That's just
So
not.
there you go. Yeah. But how did you see those pretty girls on her social media?
I mean, I was in that. I was like, damn, they're hot.
No. How did you see those pretty girls? You said she
On her
was all
social
pretty.
media,
Okay.
exactly.
So there you go.
Exactly.
So social media helped you without you even knowing.
Yes.
Oh damn,
I mean, Star, what about you? You're more of a stud. You're
Yeah.
more of a masculine role, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I
said.
wouldn't say she's
Uh,
exactly like a male, though.
But I feel
No,
like-
she's not. She's not. But I'm
I feel
saying.
like but because of the way I look, females take, oh, you're the man, you gotta be the man. But I'm a woman, I'm feminine, like, I dress the way I
But
do.
is it easy? You think it's easier for you to meet females?
Yeah, a little bit. Over men?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, because I'm a female and females are more, comfortable with females rather than a man. They're,
Now, do you do the social media thing? Are you on social media?
Not too much. I don't really care for social media because I feel like
It's not about caring for it. Do you have social media?
Yeah, I have it. I
Okay.
definitely
So
have it.
you watch
but because of
So if we took out your phone right now and we look at screen time, do you watch?
She's
not
never on
really.
her phone.
Yeah, not really. No, I have it for business purposes, but other than that, like as far as females,
Like we be doing fun ass shit and she won't post it.
yeah, like I'll never post. I really
Yeah.
don't post like that because like a female go mess with me because of who I am, not because of what's on social media. And I feel like because of people I know, like sometimes females will try.
So how old are you if you don't mind?
I'm
Like,
32.
okay.
Yeah.
The younger
Females try to
generation,
take
the 20,
advantage
the
because of what
23
they
to
see you
listen,
around.
the 22, 23 to 28, they're looking at social media harder because they grew up more
Yeah.
with it.
I hate when I ask a female for a number and she's like, "Oh, what's your Instagram, girl?"
That's
what's your
but that's
number?
when you know though right away. It has
Exactly.
nothing to do
You're
with it,
too
right?
young for me, bro. That's what I say. If I ask you for your number, you ask me for my social media. Like I feel like you're too young for me.
Well, number is more of an
Mostly.
aggressive standpoint, getting someone's number. Now it's more
But
what's your
still,
social
like,
media.
social media is not
If
everything.
someone
though. That's
gets
not
interested,
life.
they're gonna give you their
They
number.
don't want you texting them right
It's not
away.
life. But then again, like, girl, I be like gone, and then like, okay, you'll get my number. Okay, no, gone. I don't like. I'm ask you for your number. I don't care about no social media. You want to get to know me as a person. That's how you have a conversation through text.
Exactly.
So how do you meet
conversations.
women?
Out, about like any.
So you just go up and have a conversation with them? I mean,
Yes,
just you're saying out and about, but
But honestly, I don't ever really approach females. Females approach me. That's what it is. Like I don't really approach females like that.
I mean,
Females
Facts.
approach me.
Facts.
Females approach me.
so you're out in a club with your other
Yeah.
pretty
And
girls
the
that you hang out with,
finest
and then
girl
they
in the
approach
club.
you.
The
So
finest
like she
girl in
said,
the
there's
club
pretty
will
girls
approach
around
me.
you, so they
Yeah.
approach you.
That's what happens to Lily all the time.
Or
So
not
there's
even
pretty
that.
girls
I
around
made a
Lily.
mistake.
Females don't want the dude that's popping bottles and acting all out and
Fuck
trying
yeah,
to.
they do. What do you
No,
mean?
they want the dude that's quiet, low key.
No, they don't. They
Yes,
want to be in that
do.
section. They want to be in that section. Hey, Lily's agreeing with me. They want to be in that section popping bottles.
No, that's what.
First of all, half the females at the bar don't talk to nobody, but once you get a bottle and all there, hey, can I get a drink? Can I get a drink? They're going. They have the conversation.
Approaching me.
There you go.
Females approach me, and it's because I'm low key. I don't need to like look like show money to look like money.
You don't have to show money.
Yeah, but females I look. It depends on what the females look for. If they look for real or somebody for the buy the bottle for the night. I'm about to bottle for the night and be a
The
real
bottle
person.
for the night. Okay, so you are buying the bottle for the night.
No, not at all.
Because that's what I just
No.
heard. I just really heard that.
I can buy the bottle for the night, but that don't mean I'm going to because I'm not a goofy like that. Like, I
It
need
doesn't
to
mean
show
you're
out.
fucking goofy. You bought the bottle.
I don't feel the need to show out for females. Like females gonna approach me. The baddest females, I always leave the club.
Look, the guys,
Females
if the guy's high value to a certain point, or he's whatever.
Females
dealer,
look at guys like that as
Listen,
goofies,
listen.
like
Why
somebody
don't you
that's
listen
on
for a
their
second?
life.
Why don't you
I'm
listen
not
for a
that.
second? You can say whatever you want. When those bottles get popped, okay, there's girls that come. Okay,
Yeah,
That's just
I'm gonna
natural.
pop they shit with them and pull off with they bitches. That's how I do.
I wouldn't let you in my area. If
but-
I popped the bottle,
but-
you wouldn't be pulling no bitches from me.
Man, I pull all of them.
No, you wouldn't pull none.
You be selling. Dudes want to mess with me because they see I attract females. Like dudes want to have me in their
No.
section because
No.
I attract females.
You think
And I'm
so?
attract them without anything, out for real, being real, and I ain't got to do all that. I don't got to do
You
nothing.
don't want. Speak.
Doing the most, but like I gotta buy a section and buy all the bottles for
Well,
females.
if a
Come
guy,
on.
if a
I'm
guy,
doing too much.
listen, if a guy pops a bottle and you try to,
quality.
you start going in there and taking the girls, let's just keep you right on.
No, I'm gonna leave with their females, and that's what's gonna happen.
You'll get more girls that want to
I'm
come
gonna
in.
leave with their females. They
That's
think
what
they
you're
gonna
saying.
figure out they section.
That's
I'm in
facts.
I'm
What?
gonna leave with their
there.
females. I'm
This
gonna leave
is
with their
facts.
females.
That's your own opinion. I don't believe if we ask.
All the
you to
girls
do
when
that.
they see me going, they're gonna follow out. That's it. That's real shit.
All right, let's not interrupt.
You
Go
see what
ahead.
she said? Okay.
They gonna follow out.
Another perspective, I have actually seen guys invite Lily for that very reason, just to have her bring girls, like attract girls.
That
into
part.
her.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But Lily's, she don't, she's not threatening. She's not.
I'm too aggressive, I guess.
She's not taking no bitch.
I'm not offended either. I'm cool with you.
No, we're not offended. No. I'm just saying. It's all fun,
Can I put in another perspective?
No, Nanny, you can't.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just saying in general, if I pop a bottle, and I've done this before, okay, and I actually just popped a bottle last Friday, okay, and there were girls, and I have my buddy who plays in the NFL, and I had other guys that are pretty successful, and there were girls coming in, and there was a lesbian girl, and she tried to come, and we told her, get fucking lost, okay, and she's like, excuse me, I'm cool, and we're like, get fucking lost, we don't want you in our section, then we had security guys kick her out. Listen, no, we're not intimidated, we just don't want you to drink out of our bottle. Go.
But was she with your circle?
No, she
Was
wasn't.
that her
She
thing?
just came.
Hers
She
was-
just
yeah,
came.
that's
She just-
here. No,
She just came with
I
the
don't
other
feel
girls.
like
Yeah.
no stud. I don't think no stud or real or lesbian or that ain't a moocher just gonna walk up with a nigga that got bottles.
No, she tried to come. Listen, she tried to come in with the other girls, and you blew her out. But that's.
I got the
okay.
baddest bitches already.
Okay, so you're bringing females to the table. Yeah, they'll let you in. You bring 4 or 5 girls in. Yeah.
No,
they'll let
Yeah,
you in.
no stud's just gonna walk up and try to
Exactly.
drink your
That's
bottle.
Okay, then so I'm correct.
I didn't
Let's,
say that.
guys, we're getting a little off topic. We're talking about body count. Okay? Let's okay, shush. Real quick, go ahead. Tell us about you. You feel about body count? Is it high, low? What do you feel about it?
My own or just
Yeah.
in general?
Your own.
I mean, it's probably low compared to. I mean,
Low.
in general, compared to everyone.
You know, let's.
No, just compared to the last
Give us a
conversation.
roundabout. What's
Under 10. I mean,
Yeah,
compared to
okay.
the last conversation we
I would
had.
differ, honestly.
But that's just genuinely because I'm not gonna fucking pop pussy every day I have. I'm sorry, but like, if you're boring, if you're lame, like, why would you do it?
What do you mean if you're lame, popping
If you
pussy?
feel
Explain
bad,
yourself,
like,
because you're not making any sense.
Like we said when we go out to dates, like if you weren't vibing, if you just feel bad because they paid for the date, like, do you really want to do all that? Are you wasting a body on somebody that you're never gonna talk to again?
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, but I don't really.
This nigga.
Well, if we go back a little.
We all said we do care about body count in some perspective. So, are you gonna waste bodies on somebody you don't fuck with, like, or genuinely would never?
Okay. We're gonna change a little bit of the subject real quick. Want quick answers because we're gonna wrap this show up. All right. So, if a guy, who would you be with? A guy that makes $40K a year or a millionaire that cheats? Who are you gonna be with? You start over here. Sorry, we're not gonna have you ask her.
Millionaire year, sorry.
I got you.
Huh?
Millionaire year.
Millionaire that cheats?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
Me?
Yeah. 40K a year or a millionaire that cheats takes care of you.
Millionaire, but I'm cheating back.
That's
Yeah.
all. Lesbians?
I'm gonna take the rich woman because they're gonna do what they want
No.
anyway.
You don't expect that. Lily?
No, I want the one that doesn't make that much money because she ain't got.
Because you make money. Because you make money? That's why?
No, well, yeah, a little bit.
Have you ever dated a rich bitch?
Yeah, and I don't really like it. They're too like they want to control you and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I don't know.
What about you?
I'll take the millionaire.
Millionaire that cheats? It's
Yeah,
okay?
because everyone cheats.
Exactly.
Honest.
Cheetahs.
It is the cheating lifestyle now.
Broke
and it's-
broke or poor.
I mean, guys, not
Y'all tripping.
women too.
women.
Women too. You guys are just low key about it.
Yes.
Give me the 40K.
Right.
I make my own money.
Everybody's like,
I'll take care of you, baby.
All right. What about you over here? You taking a woman?
I mean, for a man, like they don't care how much a woman makes. Like she could be
Yeah.
a broke bitch. Like I'll date her.
I'll
Because
take
like women look at things differently. Like women wants a guy that makes a lot of money, but like the men provide resources, women just take.
Resources are important.
Yeah, and women
besides
just
money.
take, and a man provides. Like when a woman gets money, she's like, oh,
Money
this
is very important. You're saying besides money. Money is very important because
Broke cheat.
60% of all divorces that actually happened during COVID was due to finances.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's, well, it's not crazy. That's the truth. And
Divorce
it
is
got,
all-time high.
COVID was, for the first time, it was 50-50 on divorce rate. That's crazy, but that's, a lot of people went through it.
Mhm.
Why? Because the male couldn't go to work anymore and he was at home with you. Or also you are used to living your own at-home lifestyle. Someone's always there. it's pretty miserable too, correct?
Mhm.
But that's a pretty outstanding, little toll we took. You guys, a lot of you guys would take the millionaire that cheats. Why do you think that is?
She's a good man.
He's
He's a good man, Savannah.
He's a good man.
I respect that. All right, guys. Thank you for this episode of Wake Up. Tune in next week. We appreciate you guys for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Are we done?
Me too.
We're done.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Guys, good show. Good show.
Ladies
Stars,
first.
good show. Stars.
Nice.
All right, we gotta get all aspects. Oh, we're gonna cheat. Regardless of what you make.
Thank you.